Who's ready to vibe with the universe? Today we're decoding the energies of the week to level up your life. Aloha and welcome, my wonderful soul. If this is your first time here, my name is May. I'm an energy coach and cyber witch, and I guide sensitive and empathic business leaders through a transformative journey, combining the Hawaiian philosophies with shamanic energy work. And by doing so, I help you not only to manage the energies in your environment, but also to tap into your deepest self-awareness, leading to a powerful realization of your true potential and divine light. And so excited to do this. And before we get into the reading for this week, that is going to be hopefully a little bit more chill than what we had before, but we are in the middle of two eclipses. I'll explain more in a second. But before we get started to that, my beloved spiritual seeker, I'm thrilled to bring to your attention a magical opportunity to align with our quest of deeper understanding and financial abundance. We've partnered up with My Million Dollar Experiment, MMDE 2024, led by the visionary Joanna Hunter, who masterfully bridges the gap between the mystical woo-woo and the tangible sciencey stuff. One of the things that I truly love because it helps you understand a lot of things better. This experiment is not just about wealth creation, it's a journey into the heart of our spiritual and intuitive powers designed to unlock our financial potential in most aligned way possible. By joining the MMDE 2024 through my link that you'll find below the video or in the show notes if you're tuning in through podcast, you're not only embarking on a transformative spiritual adventure, but also supporting my podcast and its mission to explore the intersection of spirituality and practicality. This is a unique chance for us to grow together, embracing both the mystical and the scientific, and to support the podcast that brings us together week after week. Let's dive into the experiment with one open mind and open spirit as well, ready to discover how far our spiritual insights can truly make us go into the material world. All right, my beautiful soul. So that was the organizational things that I share with you in the beginning of my podcast readings here all the time. Today is April 1st. We've already passed through Eastern, a very transformative time. I feel the energies of rebirth are right there, right? We did it. I mean, for the Catholic Christians out there, that happened already yesterday on the Sunday. You've already been through that, through the whole celebration of celebrating the rebirth of Jesus. For me, you can always see if you want to be very, Christian spiritual or not. For me, spirituality doesn't have to do with religions itself. For me, it's more about the energy that stands behind it. And it is, as the old people used to celebrate it here in the European regions, and I believe, our indigenous ancestors on the American continent and everywhere on the planet celebrated a little bit the same way, because it's a rebirth of the year, right? Especially here on the Northern Hemisphere. For us, the year is, we've passed through winter. Now we're going into springtime, and springtime is always a time of rebirth. So many plants are coming back out of the, of the earth. They're coming out, they're sprouting, they're thriving beautifully, bringing us in, showing us this energy. And I feel that especially the last couple of weeks have been, very challenging in a way to bring out a lot of old stuff. And now we're moving into this energy. And we're right in between two eclipses, as I just mentioned. We just had one on the 25th of March, which was a lunar eclipse. And now we're moving into a solar eclipse on the 8th of April. So we're in between those two energies that are very strong, so I would say supporting our transformation right now, that can feel very strong. That's why I'm very much looking forward to seeing, because this is sort of like the chill week before next week we go into the eclipse. So without further ado, let's move into the cards, onto my card desk. I'll do that in a second. But before we do that, I'd like to get started, calling in the spirits. And if this is your first time here, I always choose three different things that will represent your personal messages throughout, the reading. And depending on which ones you resonate, those are going to be the ones that, are going to bring your personal message. So I'll show them to you here really quick, because I want you to take the time while I'm calling in our spirit guides to support this reading. I want you to take this moment to feel into which of these are going to be yours. And as I always mention, it can be one, it can be two, or it can be all three of them. But so that you know, on one hand, we have my beautiful rose quartz, rose opal from the Andean Mountains here first here. So that's the one that's going to have the cards on the left side. Then we have this wonderful bay leaf that is going to be showing you the one that, this is going to bring in the center cards, the cards in the middle, and this wonderful cinnamon stick is going to be the one representing the card deck on the right hand side. All right, so we have the rose opal on the left, we have the bay leaf in the center, and the cinnamon stick on the right hand side. Feel into it while I call in the spirits. So I'm going to let's call in our spirit guides, all our ancestral energy, the energies from above and below, from all four corners of the world, from all four elements and all four directions. I'm inviting you to come in to join us with this reading for this week. May everybody who joins us receive the right messages, receive the right words, give me the right words to share, and let everyone hear the right words. So that everybody has the right information for this week of April 1st. Thank you for joining us. Great. All right, let's move to my cards. All right, my beautiful soul. So let's get started with the general card. As you can see, because we don't have no full moon or new moon this week, we are not, we don't have different decks up top here. So we just have one general card of the week, and then we have the personal cards down below. So let's get started with the general cards for this week. And we're getting started with inner truth. What do you really want? What do you really need? Listen to your inner compass and don't let yourself be distracted by external circumstances. I love that this card comes up as the very first card for this week, because it just confirms what we were talking about last week. Maybe you remember, because we are moving into a time where, the whole thing about, for us as people pleasers, being done with ourselves, being more, reliant on who we are, on our own strength, on our own energy, how important that is. So that's what's happening here. Listen to your inner truth and use that as your guidance. It doesn't mean, because I know that some of us might become a little bit afraid of, oh my God, if I speak my truth, then who's going to be angry at me and no one's going to like me anymore. I know that sometimes still feels a little bit weird, and we still have to sort of like move into it so that it's still, I don't want to say that we need to be more, more diplomatic, but it's about learning for ourselves to use the right words. But I think the most important part about this is how to listen to your own compass. So this is a reminder for you to be in your own energy, in your truth, find that knowing inside of you. Okay? So try to practice that as often as possible. The next card that we have here is Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. All right? Feel love and comforted. Remember that Mother Earth, same as Father Spirit, Father Sky, they're here for us, to love us, and whatever is happening out there, try to feel that love for yourself. Okay? And then we're going to have 2 affirmations coming in, and we're starting with, when I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. All right? When I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance and clear direction and great wisdom. Bring that affirmation in for yourself to feel that support, to feel, to feel that comfort from Mother Earth. Connect yourself. How beautiful it is when you do that, when you connect to your spiritual guidance, how great that can be for yourself. And the second affirmation that we receive is, as soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power towards what I want. That's a good one. As soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power towards what I want. Because we don't want to focus on the negatives, right? We don't want the universe to focus on, I don't want this and that, because the universe is not going to hear the not. But if we put it in the positive, so this is the same. If there are dark things showing up right now in your life, challenges in your life, try to redirect them towards the light. Bring the light in for yourself so that that can be supported in this. All right. And last but not least, we have the Kutumi Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. See how this card actually confirms the inner truth. So there is a wisdom inside of you, which is, it's not a secret. We all know that there is this, that there is this wisdom inside of us. But when this comes up, it's showing us that specifically right now, for whatever challenges you are facing in your life, these are, the cards are telling you, you already have that knowledge inside of you. You just need to tap into it. And I know when I'm saying you just need to, it sounds so sort of like a little bit easy. And I know it doesn't have to necessarily be that easy, but in the end, once we do it, it does. And, with the card of choosing that we have also, we are choosing between light and dark. We are choosing to listen to our inner voice, right? And if you remember, that we have Mother Earth taking care of us, if you remember that, you know that no matter what you do, what you say, you're still going to be loved. I know that that's one of our biggest fears, but you are still going to be loved. All right? Perfect. Let's get started with the personal messages. And if you resonated with my wonderful rose opal from the Andean Mountains, then this is your message deck. And we're getting started with the mirror. All right. Observe the reflection that the universe wants to show you right now. What is the universe showing you? So if there's someone in your life challenging you a lot, triggering you a lot, look at what's happening there. What is being mirrored to you by this person? All right. Then we have the fire guardian for you. Ignite your passion. So follow your passion. That's a big one because we tend to forget that we are allowed to follow our passions. And when we have the fire guardian that is showing you to bring your passion in, it's a reminder to have another look at, what are you doing there? And the third card for you is Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Here you go. Here we go again. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. So you actually have a double one with your inner truth because you have Joan of Arc as well. So it's very important for you to find that truth inside of you, that voice that you have, and look at what's happening there, what's being shown to you. Take that responsibility for yourself and bring your passions out. I love these messages. All right, who else do we have here? We have the Bailey for you for this week. If this resonated with you, then these are your personal messages. And we're getting started with involve yourself. What can you do today to get closer to your wishes and dreams? What else can you do? Involve yourself. It's important for you to be active, all right? So for you, it's about becoming active. Then we have the shed old skin for you, the snake to shed old skin. So whatever comes up, let it go. Look into it, how you can best let go of whatever's happening right now. The universe is telling you it's time to release whatever's out there. All right? So bring that out. Leave that. Let that go. Whatever practices you like to do. And see here with Brigitte, you receive inner strength. So move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. You have the power. So this is so beautiful. So you're shedding old skin so that you stand in your own power. All right. Involve yourself. You can do that. So you have the two involvement cards to remind you, you are powerful. You got the power. So, so bring that out, my beautiful one. You have it. All right. And last but not least, we have for you this wonderful cinnamon stick. So if you resonated with that one, then these are yours. And it's your choice. You can decide at any moment whether you want to be a victim or a hero, whether you want to follow fear or love. You decide where your energy should go. It's your choice. I love this. So here we go again for you as well. It's a double one because we have the choice card up there in the general cards. And we have for you also arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. All right. You know, I'm a huge fan of, we don't necessarily need protection all the time, but when this card comes up, it's because maybe right now you should protect yourself so that you can come back to your personal strength, because we all know you are strong. You have everything that you need, but sometimes it's about disconnecting of the others so that we have that protection and come back to our own strength. So it's your choice here. And the third card for you is Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high and expect the best. Wow. The best possible outcome. Isn't that a beautiful one? So this is telling you right now, if you focus on the right things, set your sights high, focus on high levels, then you will receive that. So bring that into your life. All right. That's very powerful and very beautiful for you. Maybe that's because you chose the cinnamon card. All right. All right. All right. My wonderful ones. Here we are back. Very strong cards. Beautifully cards for an in-between time that we're having right now in between the two eclipses. Thank you so much for weaving through the energies with me. If these cards unraveled or any revelations for you, if any of these cards were like, oh my God, May, this is so amazing, please let me know in the comments or send me an email if you'd like to. That will be even more amazing. And I'd like to end, as always, with some beautiful energy quotes, that I have in petto for you. Do you say in petto in English as well? That I have for you here that you can choose, that my spirit guides help me go through them. And I feel that most of the times I pick them out randomly. And for those of you only hearing it, I'm putting it into air quotes because I don't believe it's randomly. I believe our spirit guides think of something when they bring me these. So I'm going to leave you with this into the week. I hope you have a blessed week, and I'll see you next week when we talk about, the upcoming week with the solar eclipse. And until then, I'm sending you a big hug, a big blessing for this week. And I'm leaving you with these words from Carl Sagan. The cosmos is within us. We are made of star stuff. We are a way for the universe to know itself. Beautiful quote from Carl Sagan. The cosmos is within us, and we are made of star stuff. So we are a way for the universe to know itself.